I'm going on holiday soon, so I thought I'd share with you which fragrances I'm going to take with me. Some I'm going to take the full bottles and some I'm going to put in these travel atomizers. Stay tuned to find out which. Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is FRAG30 Imperious and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really do, honestly, I'm not just saying it. I appreciate it more than when my dog does a shit right next to the dog shit bin so I don't have to carry it very far. So as I said in the intro, I've got a summer holiday planned and I've decided which fragrances I'm taking with me. Now there's 6 in total, but before I tell you what they are, here's what I was looking for from those fragrances. I wanted some of them to be full on summer fresh fragrances for the daytime. Now I'm talking obviously full on citrus, fresh fragrances for on the beach, by the pool, going shopping, etc. Ideally, I'd like those to be good performers, but my expectations are low in that regard. I also wanted a couple of fragrances to be more for the evening. Now we're not going clubbing or anything like that, but if we're going for like meals or like the evening entertainment, I wanted something that's a bit more kind of clean, fresh, and not so full on with the kind of citrus. So something that's a bit more sophisticated and a bit more sort of sexy. I was also thinking about logistics and practicality. So some of the ones that I want to take that are high value, I don't want them to get like lost, stolen or damaged or anything like that. So I'll probably take those in travel atomizers. And for the ones that are kind of lower value, or I know I'm going to apply a lot because they don't necessarily perform that well, I'm happy to take a bottle, but I don't want that bottle to be an absolute beast. It's got to be fairly slim, quite small, so it doesn't take up too much space in my bag. A prime example of a fragrance that's staying at home, unfortunately, is Mercedes-Benz Cologne. Now, those of you that watch the channel know that I love this fragrance. It is a great summer freshie, but unfortunately this 120ml bottle is an absolute beast and it's going to take me over the weight limit at the airport. So sadly, this bad boy is staying at home. Right, fragrance number 1 is a big time favourite of mine, so it's boring as shit and I've spoke about it enough on the channel, but it's something a bit more for the evening. It's obviously got loads of versatility, but it's sexy, it's clean, it's fresh, and I get great performance from it. It is Bleu de Chanel's EDP. Now, I'm sorry, it's boring, but you guys know I love it. Obviously, this is actually quite expensive and it's quite nickable, so I'm going to take it in a travel atomizer for this one. So obviously I'm going to keep it black and black. So that's that one done. Next up is a fragrance that is no stranger to this channel. I've spoken about it loads. You guys know I love this. My wife really enjoys this. She's complimented me on this one. So this one's going to be more for the evening. So when we're going out for meals, etc. It is Bulgari's Man Black Cologne. Now, you know this is a fragrance that I really enjoy. This, as I say, my wife enjoys it as well. This is basically Bulgari's Man in Black, but for the spring/summer. So probably not for real high heat during the day, but for the evening, this is going to be great for the kind of going out for meals and the evening entertainment. This bottle is a bit of a chunky monkey. So again, this is going in a travel atomizer. Next up on the list is the first fragrance where I'm going to take the full bottle, and it's the last fragrance that falls into the clean fresh category, and that fragrance is Uomo from the house of Zegna. Now, I love this fragrance and it's so underrated in my mind, and it offers great value for money. I got this 50ml bottle for £15. So I'm more than happy to take the bottle with me because it's not a big chunky bottle, it's fairly slim, and at £15 I haven't got to worry about it getting lost or stolen or broken or anything like that. But don't get me wrong, this is a great fragrance. It offers that lovely, clean, fresh accord, but it's got some different notes going on to the Bleu de Chanel and the Man Black Cologne. So I can wear this to the evening entertainment, evening meals, and I'll just feel nice and clean and and it's got like a nice subtle sexiness to it as well. Those of you that don't know much about this fragrance, it's actually my scent of the day to be honest, so I might have a little cheeky spray. Those of you that don't know much about this fragrance, it does open at the top with some citrus notes and some bergamot, but it's not all about the citrus. It's quite subtle and it's just more there to kind of give it a little bit of a fresh kick. On the dry down, the main notes that I definitely get the violet leaf. That is the most prominent note for me. And that mixes really well with the vetiver to give that really sort of fresh, clean accord. And there's some cedar in the base as well to give it a kind of slightly nice manly edge. Don't get me wrong, it's not a lumberjack fragrance by any means, but it does have a kind of nice sort of manly sexiness to it, but still kind of being clean and fresh. And it offers some great versatility. I just really enjoy this fragrance. I can't sort of overstate how underrated this fragrance is, and I urge you to give it a go. For the value for money, it is cracking. £15 for 50ml you can't go wrong. So yeah, that's my last clean fresh fragrance, Zegna's Uomo. Right, as I said before, we're now done with the clean fresh and we're on to the full on summer fresh for daytime. So beach, by the pool, going shopping, etc. First on the list is kind of a bit cliched, it's not too much of a surprise, but it is Acqua Amara from the House of Bulgari. Now, those of you know that Bulgari is my favourite house. I've got quite a few of their fragrances. From the Acqua line, Acqua Amara is probably my favourite actually. The saltiness isn't too much. It's kind of subtle, but I just love kind of the citrus and the mandarin in this. But the main reason I'm taking this as well is I actually get killer performance from this. This is a beast. So it lasts all day, which is kind of really rare for summer fresh fragrances. So that is one of the main reasons I'm taking this with me to kind of rock during the day. I love the fragrance, I get great performance, and the bottle, obviously it's a bit weird and annoying, but it doesn't take up too much space in the bag, so that's also a Brucey bonus. The next fragrance is also a full bottle that I'm taking, and it is Azzaro Chrome Sport. Now, for those of you that don't know much about this, I've featured this in my top 10 fragrances for summer. It smells like Versace's Mano Fresh, so it smells really good. It's very kind of citrus heavy. The lemon is the most prominent note that I kind of get from this. But again, this is just so refreshing in the high heat. It's just one of those fragrances, as soon as you apply it, you feel refreshed and it just smells so good. I really enjoy this. My wife really enjoys this. She's complimented me on it. And again, it's great value for money, so I haven't really got to worry too much about the bottle. This 100ml bottle only cost me about £20, so I haven't kind of got to stress too much about it. And the performance is okay, it's not great, I'm gonna have to reapply, so I'm quite happy to take the full bottle with me. Great value for money, great smelling fragrance, can't wait to wear this during the day, by the pool, etc. That is Azzaro's Chrome Sport. So the last fragrance on the list is a daytime fresh fragrance, and I was looking for something that offered an alternative to the citrus heavy fragrances that I've already got planned for the day. So I've got something that's quite prominent in lemon, I've got something that's quite prominent in orange/mandarin. So I wanted something that was equally refreshing, but something that was kind of offered some different notes and a different accord. My initial thoughts, because it is a recent pickup of mine and something that I really enjoy, was Bulgari's Manwood Neroli. It's a lovely manly fragrance that kind of gives some real nice freshness from that neroli. But this beast of a bottle, because I ordered the 100ml, is way too big and way too chunky and way too heavy. And also, unfortunately, the performance isn't great. But then it struck me, which is such an obvious choice to take with me, I've actually got a great fragrance from Alexandria Fragrances, and it is Alexandria Port. And it is their version of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Now, I've already got it in a travel atomizer, which is absolutely ideal. Now, for those of you that haven't seen my full review of this, this is a great smelling fragrance that smells really similar to Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, and I actually got better performance from this compared to the original. So this is a great find, and I'm well chuffed. And I said in that video that when this travel atomizer kind of runs out, I'm gonna buy a full bottle of this because I absolutely love this fragrance. So yeah, this is a bit of a no-brainer. It's in a travel atomizer, so it's ideal. It smells amazing. It offers some nice alternative to the citrus kind of heavy fragrances that I've already got planned for the day. And I haven't kind of got to worry too much about it getting kind of lost or stolen. And it actually performs. It's going to last all day as well, which is an absolute, result. So yeah, the last fragrance that I'm taking on holiday is Alexandria Fragrances, Alexandria Port. So that's it. That's the 6 fragrances that I'm taking on holiday. I hope you've enjoyed finding out what they are, and I hope you've also enjoyed kind of seeing what my logic was and why I decided on these 6. By all means, comment below and let me know what you're taking on your holiday or what you did take. I'll be really interested to find out because there's so many options out there, so it's really cool to kind of see what other people are really enjoying. If you did find this video mildly entertaining, please hit that thumbs up button because it really helps me kind of grow the channel. And also, if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. That would, really mean a lot to me. Thanks again for watching. As I say, as always, I do really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one. Thanks again, much love.